Welcome back to another video. It's your boy Bradshaw Fitness. I have a very intriguing video for you guys today. Elliot, you think I should tell them what's going on right now, or just wait until we get there?
You can wait till you get there.
Yeah, but Elliot wants you guys to like, share, subscribe, smash that notification bell, get me to 10,000 subscribers, and I'm gonna let you guys know once we pull up, it's gonna be very, very intriguing. Let's just say I'm ready to get my ass kicked. I'm about to get my ass kicked, like literally getting kicked. We just pulled up to Team Robinson MMA and Fitness, located in Sumter, South Carolina. I need to get the address because I really don't know the address, so I can give it to you guys. So if you ever in Sumter County, Team Robinson MMA and Fitness, located in Sumter, 337 West Liberty Street, guys. Sumter, South Carolina. Elliot, you ready for this?
Oh yeah, you ready for this?
I tell him not to hit me in my face. I should have brought my Vaseline.
What up, boss?
There he go. He can't wait to get a hold of me, but we're gonna see. Watch, man. I'm a jack of all trades.
Yeah, we'll do a quick little warm up and we'll get to it. With you being athletic and everything, you should pick up on the stuff quick. So, and then I'll let him.
I don't know about that.
I'll let him record me wrapping your hands and teach a couple techniques, and then we'll let you beat me up.
He's not getting paid for this either. Talking about let me beat him up. Just to let you guys know. But this right here is Jerome Robinson.
How y'all doing? What's up? What's up?
I'm letting him introduce himself and let him talk about his gym located in something like I said before. I'm not good with like addresses right now.
Oh, no problem, no problem.
337.
Yeah, 337 West Liberty Street. My name is Jerome Robinson, born and raised here in Sumter, South Carolina. I've been doing martial arts for about 20 years. I tell people it takes about 10 to 20 years to be an overnight success. So I was able to build up my business by working in corporate America while I was learning martial arts and teaching martial arts. Worked at Food Lion 13 years, worked for the city of Sumter for 6 years. My most recent job, I would work 9 to 5, get off work at 5, go to the gym at 5:30, work from 5:30 to 10:30 at night, do it 6 days a week, and then I would do security on the weekends. So of course your body can only handle that for so much, so I got burnt out by doing that. Went to my boss one day and said, gotta go, brother. He knew what that meant, so about a week later, I couldn't even give him a 2-week notice. I gave him a week notice because my body was done. So about a week later, that's when I was on Pike. I started off with like 1,000 square foot space, and over years we went up to like 4,000 square feet. And then about 4 years ago, we moved here, which is about 7,000 square feet. So for the past 4 or 5 years, I've been full-time at the gym, 7 days a week, but I love it because it's my passion, so. That's it. So I'm here with Mr. Bradshaw today. He texts me saying he wants to get right. So we're gonna get the hands right. We're gonna get his feet right. And I told him with him being athletic, especially with him being a big guy and being athletic, the technique should come easy for him, but I don't know, we'll see.
It's definitely not. I didn't do no type of fighting all through my childhood. I had a big brother, so nobody messed with me. So
Gotcha.
I just played basketball.
Yes, sir.
You know, run around.
So we'll jump over here real quick, do a quick little warm up. Of course, we'll abbreviate the warm up since we got some time constraints, but we'll still get in. So first thing, we're gonna start with some squats, get the legs loose. Good thing about training athletic guys, a lot of times, especially other trainers, you ain't gotta worry about sitting there correcting the form when it comes to the fitness stuff. They got it, so we can get right to the good stuff. All right, arm rotations.
Do you ever see yourself expanding?
People ask me that a lot. Sometimes I think about it, but a lot of times, I mean, it really takes a lot just to keep this one location running. So, and if I did expand, it's difficult finding people who are good when it comes to communicating what needs to get done, teaching the martial arts and teaching the fitness and all that. So I can see myself opening another location and me being there to run it, and then people here like, well, where's Jerome? He gonna come back over here? You know what I'm saying? So it's hard to make be in 2 places at one time, but you never know. And I actually have my brother coming down. He's a pro boxer. He lives in Charlotte now. He'll be here Thursday for a seminar, teaching a boxing seminar to my boxers. So because me and him actually started together in the garage. He taught the boxing, I taught the MMA. So we formed Team Robinson then, but then when he went on boxing and everything, he moved to Charlotte to find a bigger gym to train out of. Yeah. So he focused on the boxing and I do the MMA training, so it works out good.
Some of my family from Philly, I've got the name of the boxer, but back in the day he fought Muhammad Ali. I don't really know too much, you know, when you're young. I don't really read into it as much.
Yeah. All right, last thing we're gonna do to open up the hips a little bit for the kicks. You're gonna, you right-handed or left-handed?
Right.
Right-handed, so you can put your left foot forward. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna take your right leg, you're gonna pick your knee up, and then turn the hips to the outside. Pick your right knee up, and then turn the hips just like that, perfect.
Are we gonna step back or just stay?
Yep, step back, just like that. So you get right back to your fight stance. Keep your hands up.
Wow.
Yep.
That's why when you watch Javante Davis, they say keep your hands up.
Oh yeah, that's key. All right, we're gonna switch. Now we're gonna do it with our left side. Bring it up, open the hips, turn it out.
I'm gonna be silver in here in a minute. Boy, this takes balance.
Yeah, man, especially on that left side, because you used to stabilize with your right hand, you used to stabilize on that left leg. So now, crash course on kickboxing. So first thing I like to tell people when it comes to any type of combat, whether it's kickboxing or boxing, you want to be able to have defense before you have offense. Because you have guys that know how to punch hard and fast, but they're leaving themselves wide open.
Yeah.
So what I'm gonna have you do is put your left foot forward. So from right here, when you're in your fight stance, it's very important. You want to have your feet about shoulder width apart and your knees slightly bent.
Okay.
If your legs are straight, make your legs straight. Lock them out. Boom. Somebody kicks that leg, it's a wrap. They ain't gonna feel good at all. Yeah, or even just a simple fact of someone running to try to take you down, your leg is broken. So you want to have those knees slightly bent. Yes, sir. Also, what I like to do is take this rear foot and point it kind of at an angle. Good. So now I'm here. If I need to step off around here, I can move without feeling so stiff and restricted in one spot. Another thing that happens is you're in your fight stance. What I like to have is a space that runs between my feet like this, because now if I get hit or get bum rush or tackle or whatever, I can kind of lower my base and work on my balance. If my feet are here and I get hit, it's like I'm on the balance beam. You see what I'm saying? So I want you to put your feet on the same line. Good. Now put your hands up like this. Now you see how you're wanting to fall over? Man. So now take your feet and separate them. So picture that noodle running straight in the middle right here. Lower your center just a little bit. Good.
Oh, I see what you
see what I'm saying? You'll still move, but as you get used to it, and then when you feel me push, I want you to engage your core. There you go. See how you're more stabilized right there? So now a lot of times when people think of fighting, of course, they're thinking of these punches, they're thinking of elbows, but then everything, the defense and the offense starts at the ground.
Okay.
Because the punches I'm going to show you, when we punch, we don't do this.
Yeah.
We rotate the foot, hip, then we punch. So with those hands up, so the first part of defense is keep your knees slightly bent. So in the event someone kicks them or falls on you, you can still have some room to move.
Okay.
You're keeping your feet at a wide base or stance, because that's going to give you better balance. Your hands are going to be up. Now some people have a bad habit of bringing their hands up, bringing hands up like this. They have a bad habit of bringing their hands up and jacking up their shoulders.
Okay.
When they do that and it's time to punch, they fatigue like crazy. So what you want to do is you want to relax the shoulders, keep the hands up, and keep your chin down.
Okay.
Good. So now, when it comes to defending yourself, you have to think of every part of your body has a purpose. Your hands are for your face, so take your hands and do this. Now, because a lot of times you see somebody get fights and they do this automatically.
Yeah.
This looks good in theory, but it's only good for punching.
Okay.
If someone punches me, I can't protect myself.
Okay.
My hand is here, I can protect myself.
Okay.
My hand actually closes right before the punch. So it's open, closes. It's open before I throw my strike.
Okay.
So now your hands protect your face, your arms protect your body, your elbows protect your ribs.
Okay.
Because nobody wants to feel that. Feel that? The knuckles on the rib don't feel good. So if your elbows are relaxed, so now when those body shots come in, when you see me kind of swing towards your body, take your elbow and just kind of drop down just a little bit. But bringing it tight.
Okay.
There you go. So you want to be able to absorb that shot. Same thing on this side. Boom. A bad habit that people have that you don't want to do, if a punch comes towards the body, throw a punch towards my stomach, you'll see people do this.
Yeah.
The reason I don't want to do this, now I can't defend myself because my hand's down.
So this will come
wide open. So now what I want to do is punch towards my stomach. Boom. I'm using my elbows and my forearms to protect myself, which means my hands are still what?
Protecting your face.
My hands are still up. And another thing I want you to do also, so you're not giving me so much of a big target, kind of blade your body towards me. You're gonna blade your body, but still look straight ahead.
This is more difficult than I thought.
I got you. So when I punch towards your body right here, I want you to take this elbow and I want you to knock my arm to the side. Just like that. Do it again.
So
Good.
how do you keep your hands up though?
So watch. I'll do it slow. Punch towards me. Do it again. I want you to take this hand and really try to hit my stomach. Do it again. See what I'm doing? I'm not just taking my arm, I'm moving
Your body through.
my body. Yep. Good. Because again, defense and offense starts here.
From the ground.
Because if I don't rotate here, I'm gonna be stiff. But if I can rotate here, now I'm moving my body. So now when it comes to defense, remember if you protect your rib cage, don't reach out for it, bring it in, tight, boom, absorb it. Same thing on this side, boom, good, absorb it. Good. Now, when I go into the body, we call this technique breaking the thumb. Reason being, take your right hand and punch towards my stomach again. Felt that?
Yes.
My elbow on your thumb?
Yes.
So now, when I punch towards your body, your elbow, my thumb.
So I twist in this
Yes,
way.
sir. Good. Do it again. Good. Another thing that happens when you do that, if you time it right and hit it, your elbow, my thumb, your elbow's gonna win that battle. The elbow's the hardest, sharpest point of the body doing this.
Okay.
So when you deflect my elbow, you hit my thumb, you hyperextend my elbow, and it's loading your hips.
Okay.
It's loading your hips to come back with a punch. So it looks like this. Take your hand and punch towards my stomach. Boom. Now I'm loaded to my, leave it out. I'm loaded to my left. So now when I come back, it's like cocking a gun. I cocked it, boom, now it's time to fire. Because I'm this way.
That's tough.
So hands up. So when I go into the body, good. Now you're gonna break the thumb on this side, use that side.
So
good.
I'm coming
Yep,
through.
you rotate on that side. Good. Do it again and stop. Stop right there. Good. So now, because you're a tall guy, so you wanna take advantage of your height.
Okay.
You're deflecting that punch to the side, so now you're cocking what side?
This side.
Your right side. So now when you rotate your hips back through,
So it comes with a hook.
straight punch, straight punch, straight punch, straight
Okay.
punch. So on this side, punch towards me, boom, left hook.
Okay.
Make sense?
Yeah.
Okay, so hands up, use your elbow, break to the side. Good. Use your other elbow, break to the side. Good. Now when I swing towards the body, drop your elbow. Absorb it to your body, stick it tight.
Okay.
Boom. But I want you to put it, glue it to your ribcage, right there. Ready? Good. Other side. Good. So now we're taking care of the defense here without doing any of that, all right? So now, this is important when the punches come up here. A lot of people would teach to block the side of your head like this.
Yeah.
A lot of people mess up by blocking like this, all right? So I'm gonna show you the reason why we don't want to do either one of them. Well, we want to do one, but there's a better way to do it. When I take my hand and do this towards your head, I want you to take your hand and grab the side of your head. Good. Do it again. Good. Now this time when I swing towards your head, reach out and try to block it. Do it again. All right? So we don't want to go reaching for a punch because we don't know where it's going to go.
Yeah.
A trained fighter is probably going to punch you like this.
Yeah.
Somebody off the street is probably going to punch you like this.
Yeah.
Either one can hurt you. We don't want to get hit by any of them. So it makes sense to keep our hands as close to our body as possible. Now, a better way to block from just here, grab the side of your head. So now when that punch comes in, boom, no, just stay right there. When that punch comes in, you would much rather me hit your hand than me knuckle you in the head, right?
Yeah.
Now, even standing in front of someone, if I throw a big, don't move, if I throw a big, hard shot, what can still happen?
You get hit in the back.
You get hit in the back of the head, neck, your spine. In a UFC fight, which is very brutal fighting, you are not allowed to hit someone to the back of the head.
Yeah.
So, but it doesn't mean that a guy can't stand in front and throw a hook or a kick and still hit you.
Yeah.
So we do a technique called answering the phone. So what happens is you're gonna take your hand and grab the back of your head and your neck and keep your elbow tight, just like that. Look straight ahead of me.
Oh.
So now when that shot comes, see what I mean?
Oh.
You're protecting your jaw because you don't want to get knocked out. You're protecting your temple, you don't want to get knocked out. And you don't want my foot or my hand to wrap around and hit you in the back of the head. That make sense?
Yes.
So when you're right here, hands up, we'll start again from the bottom. We call this the catch. When I go to the body and you drop your elbow, catch, catch. Good. Now when I go straight in, I want to see the break, break. Start with your right elbow. Break. Good. Break. Excellent. So now when I throw a hook, not till I throw it, when I throw my hook, you're gonna answer the phone. All right? Good. Do it again. Another advantage that you have, when you bring that elbow straight up, that person,
Oh, yeah.
if they do decide to rush into you, boom, that's what they're running into. When answer the phone, we call it answer the phone because like, hello, who's calling? So that's what we're doing. We're just answering the phone. Bring the elbow straight up. Good. Now on this side, bring it straight up. Good. So now, this time, someone has a baseball bat, a knife, sword, whatever. You don't want to try to block it and get your arm broken. You're going to duck. When you duck, it's no different than an air squat. Keep your hands up. You're going to bend your knees, back straight. So when you see me swing towards your head, duck just like that. Perfect. Come right back up. Nice. Try not to squat too low, just a little bit, just a little. There you go. Just right there. Perfect. Good. You're coming up and you're still keeping your knees bent. That's good. So now.
Do I switch the stance if you come from
Nope. You stay in your stance. Because that's going to be your stance. And I'm going to tell you why that's important. Take your hand and put it on my chest. Open your hand wide. Yep. Put the other hand up by your face. Now, in a self-defense situation, it's important that you want to keep the person back.
Yeah.
Somebody gets close to you, they can stab you, shoot you, whatever the things, tackle you. Keeping the person back, we have what's called a reactionary gap. I can see what the person's doing. If I decide to go for a knife or do something else, you can see it. If I'm this close, you can't see what I'm doing.
True.
I can pull the knife out and start sticking, you won't see it. So now with that reactionary gap, you want to have your non-dominant side. Some people say your weak side and your strong side, but in fitness and in combat, everything's strong. We want to think of everything strong. So think of dominant, non-dominant.
Okay.
This is your non-dominant side. This is the side you want to keep me back with.
Okay.
So if I try to come towards you, push me back. This hand, you can push me with it, grab my shirt, you can grab me with it, make a fist, or you can punch me with it.
Okay.
Whatever the case is, if this arm gets tied up in the fight, you still left to hit with your what?
Dominant side.
Dominant side.
Yeah.
So throw a punch, good. Now open your hand, point your elbow down, rotate your elbow to the sky. I'm sorry, point your thumb down, rotate your elbow to the sky, bring it to my hand. Elbow, good, do it again. Good, do it again. So a lot of times if somebody's in tight, they're thinking they gotta stand there and try to hit the person like a hockey fight.
Yeah.
You don't. So from here, hands up. If I'm throwing punches, put me in a bear hug, wrap me up tight. And now you're too close for me to punch you, I can do what now?
Wow.
I can start throwing elbows. That makes sense?
Yes.
All right, so hands up. All right, so now we're gonna go over just the basic punches that we use and a couple of kicks and we jump in the ring. Remember, the defense is important and you got a pretty good stance already, which is good. Your one is gonna be your jab. So your one is gonna look like this. All right, so punch your one towards me. One. Hit my hand. One.
Oh,
good.
I gotta remember this.
One. You good? Good. And when you punch, watch my hips. Lean into it. Shift your weight. Yes, sir. Shift your weight into it. One. Good. One. Good. Now on the two, the punch starts where?
From the right.
From the ground. Yeah, from your right, but it starts from the ground. So I want your foot to do that.
So start here.
On the ball of your foot. Do it again. Good. Now keep your hands up, look straight ahead. At the end of your punch, I want you right here, like you're about to take off a race. Now, you're rotating on the ground here. Your hips are open. This hand protects your face. Keep your chin tucked. Punch, punch straight out. Good. And I want you to take your shoulder, put it against your jaw.
Oh,
There you go. So now what happens is, especially again, you want to use your physical attributes you have to help you being tall with long arms.
Yeah.
So now you can almost, like I call it punching somebody from the other side of the room.
Yeah.
You ain't got to be this close to hit somebody. You can be out here and still get them. Now pull your hand back and go back to your fight stance. Hands up, good. So that punch again. Don't move your feet. Rotate your foot, but don't move it. Punch. Good. Bring it back. Now rotate, punch again. Boom. You see how far away I am from you? And you're still able to hit your target? Where people mess up is they feel they got to be this close to hit somebody, but if I'm this close to hit you, you can hit me as well. I want to be far away, get my shots off. If I'm close, I'm going to use an elbow or an uppercut or a hook. But from the outside, straight punches, which is going to lead us to the kicks. Going back to the punches real quick. 1, 2.
Oh, this is tough.
And when you do it, say it. Say 1, 2 when you do it. 1, 2. Good. That's it. Do it again.
1, 2.
Good. Now try not to stand so wide so you don't lose your balance. Right there. You want your feet shoulder width apart underneath you.
So we always gonna keep it pointed out, or?
So watch my right foot. It's a preference. Some people will do this. Some people do this. I like to be like right here at an angle, like 45 degree. Where you're at is good.
Okay.
So even when I rotate it, I'm here and I can put it right back where I want.
Okay.
All right. 1, 2.
I got you. 1, 2.
Good. Make sure you bring that hand right back. So I
Okay.
want you to go 1, 2. Bring it right back.
Okay.
Instead of focusing on trying to punch hard or fast, focus on technique. Make it smooth. 1, 2.
1, 2.
There you go. Bring it back, bring it back, bring it back, bring it back, bring it back. Good. So I want you to go
come back.
1, 2, back.
Stationary. Okay.
1, 2, back. 1, 2, 1, 2. Yes, sir. Elbows in. Stand up tall.
1, 2.
Good, good. So now your basic punches, you may have heard the term, or you might hear it in the future. You'll hear coaches tell the guys, throw it straight down the pipe. Because the shortest distance between 2 points is a what? Straight line.
Yeah.
So if I want to get from
Like
here to
that's
here,
nice.
exactly. If I want to get from here to here, I'm not going to go here.
Around.
What do people do when they fight?
Round
What you say about my
house,
mama?
yeah.
It's coming from here, you see what I'm saying? So if a trained fighter throws down the pipe and the other guy's doing this, he's probably gonna get there first. So we throw our punches straight down the pipe. Every now and then we loop them around for hooks and uppercuts. And then when it comes to a kick, hands up. Kicks are very effective because in self-defense, I'm gonna have you turn this way. In like for sparring, when we're here at the gym sparring each other, fight stance, when we kick, we're aiming for the outside of that leg right here. This leg steps at an angle, boom. We throw a kick here, boom. We might throw a kick to the body. Boom, a push kick right here.
Okay.
For self-defense, I'm kicking right here, right here.
Okay.
The higher I kick on you, next time I kick your leg, I want you to grab it, catch it. So now if you grab it tight, if you grab my leg tight and throw me over, now I'm on the ground, now we're fighting.
Yeah.
And I don't want to be on the ground in the fight because you can grab a knife, gun, or your homeboy can come stomp my
Yeah.
face in. So instead of kicking high, I want to kick boom, here. Not only do I want to kick here where it's going to hurt to your calf, you feel that?
Yeah.
That's not going to feel good with somebody in size 14 kicking you right here. But imagine someone kicking as hard as they can right here. You ever had a basketball injury?
Oh yeah, I tore my ACL.
Yeah, so imagine your knee is not designed to go this way. So when I kick, I'm kicking through, because if someone's attacking me, I know I didn't do nothing wrong. They just come out the blue attacking me. I don't want to have to stay here and fight the guy. If I can take him out, bang, as quick as possible, that's better, all right? So fight stance. So now when we're talking about kicking, it's totally different because you got to work on that balance. So the easiest way I can think of right now to show you how to do what we call a round kick or a roundhouse kick, you're going to take this foot, and I want you to take your lead foot and step at an angle like that. Perfect. All right, bring it back. All right. You see how I'm doing? We call this technique stepping. I want you to shift back and forth. Take your foot, step out again. No. Your lead one. Good. But I want you to actually watch my foot. Watch how I pick it up and step to the side. Good. Again, step to the side. Good. We're going to do that one more time. Step to the side. Good. Turn your toes a little bit more. Good.
Rhythm
now,
with this.
from right there, I want you to pick your right leg up, bring it towards me. Right leg.
So I'm gonna keep
Like
it
this.
straight.
Yep.
Or
Turn your toes a little bit more. Good. Take this arm and I want you to swing it back like that. All right. So watch me when I do my kick. I'm gonna be here. I'm gonna step, kick, down, back. Step, kick,
this
down,
is a lot.
back. All right.
and you say this is the basics.
This is the basics right here, man. Just the basic 1, 2 and a round kick. That's all we're gonna work on right now. So take your toes, step to the outside. Right now, what you're doing, you're rotating. I want you to pick it up and actually step.
Okay.
Pick it up and step. Good. Your hips are open up now.
Yeah.
So now when you pick that leg up,
Jeez.
Yep. Bring it to my leg right here.
Okay.
Bring it right here. Step and bring your leg to my leg. Good. Turn your toes more. Good. Swing the arm. That's it. This is going to give you that counterbalance or that leverage to do this. Now you can kick without doing that, but it gets more stiff. When I go here,
Not fluent.
yep, boom, I can flow it.
Okay.
All right, try it again. Step, kick. Step, kick. Swing that arm. Yep.
I'm so used
At
to
the same time,
Okay.
your leg is going to pass your arm, same time. Step, kick, step, kick. Good. That's it. Bring it back. Stay loose. Go. Step, kick, good. Bring it back. One more. Step, kick. Boom. Good. He's ready. Let's go.
Just the base.
I'm going to wrap my hands up.
I'm about to get my hand wrapped. I'm about to call out Jake Paul.
Tell Jake Paul come get this work. We'll take $1 million. You know, the trainer gets 10%, so I'll take 100K to put you in the ring with Jake Paul.
You heard that, Elliot. Drop it down in the comments. Bradshaw versus Jake Paul.
And things get too rough, we're gonna start kicking.
If you want me to take a little deal now to get knocked out, well, not knocked out, get knocked in my stomach or something, not my face.
Straight hand wide.
I have to be like Marlon off the Wayans brothers. And what's the reasoning for this?
So whenever you're wrapping hands, it's very important. If I throw a punch at someone, I'll just use your chest for example, but especially to the head. You throw a punch, this could happen.
Oh.
So you want to protect your knuckles, you want to protect your wrists. So when we're wrapping, if you make it too tight, then the person whose hands are getting wrapped, their fingers are going to go to sleep, they're going to turn red and purple, they're not going to be able to make a good fist, and it's going to cut off the circulation. So you want to make it kind of snug. And the more I work with a fighter, the more I realize how tight somebody wants or how loose that they want it. But normally, generally, if I wrap somebody's hands, I pretty much do it all the same way. I do the wrist, knuckles, thumb, and then when I get down to the end, when I have about maybe a foot or so left, make a fist, I'll finish off on the wrist. So basically what it's doing is making, it's almost like a little temporary cast. It's making to help support your joint for the for impact of throwing punches.
I have to take this off?
No, you're good. No, I wrap around them all the time.
Anything online that you can buy?
Instruction, yeah. I have a 45-minute self-defense video. I have on my YouTube channel. I don't have near as much content as you, but I need to ramp it up a little bit. But I do have some instructional stuff, and I have like some sparring matches of my kids competing, my adults competing. Because here we actually train. We start at age 3 years old, so we actually have kids that fight from 3 all the way up to guys that fight professionally. I trained my brother for a long time. He's a pro fighter. I have a pro boxer here, and we have about 4 or 5. Make a fist. We have about 4 or 5 amateur MMA and kickboxing guys here. So
I'm gonna drop his YouTube down below in the description. Make sure you subscribe.
Yep. So you can take your shoes off. We're gonna put some shin guards on you.
I'm about to Javante Davis him, man.
All right, let's just get the headgear. Let's do some warm-up stuff. So you're in your fight stance. So take your right leg and kick towards my leg right here. So you kick. Oh, good. Do it again.
So I'm still swinging through?
Yep. Do it again. Good. Do it again. That's called checking the kick. Because if I don't check the kick, no, kick, right there. Boom. If I don't check the kick, that's gonna happen.
Yeah.
Go ahead, kick again. So I check the kick to keep that from happening.
Okay.
So when I kick towards your outside leg, take your leg, pick it up, and turn your shin that way.
What do you mean, this way?
Yes, sir. Yep. Pick your knee up a little higher. Do it again. Boom, and put it straight back down. Yep. Good.
So what's the benefits of being tall? What if I, because I'm super flexible, that's why you say I need to bring my hips down.
Yeah, so with you being tall, it's harder. So take your left hand and push it out towards my face. Good. It's harder for people to get around that. They gotta try to Mike Tyson to try to get on the inside. Yeah. So a lot of times, I'm tall, I'm not as tall as you, but a lot of times I want to fight tall and keep the person back. You'll see some guys kind of tall, they'll fight like this. Yeah. You don't want to do that. You want to use your height to your advantage. Yeah. So now, for example, if I throw my 1-2, I'm not just going 2 right here. I'm putting it here. Yeah. I'm putting it here because I'm using this punch as a blinding punch. Yeah. So they can't see that. They can't see that. You see what I'm saying? Or if I go here, bang, bang, touch the body, touch the head, boom, finish with the kick. So the more you do it, the more versatile you get with your striking.
You float like a butterfly.
No.
Come on, then rumble, young man, rumble.
See how you do, man? See how you do, man?
Good. Come on.
Wrap up, Elliot. Hey, Elliot, we gotta wrap up here. He done changed his technique, he done taught me. You didn't teach me all this now.
Yeah, man. It's day one, bro. Day one.
Backward. Look how he's done it.
Good check.
Got 2 minutes.
30 seconds, 30 seconds.
Get up out of there. I'm gonna wrap him up for the last one, Elliot. I'm gonna go to bodybuilder. Don't let him go, Elliot.
Knee strike, boom.
Oh, that was a minute. Hey, this fighting for me. I'm gonna see the bodybuilder.
this fight ain't for him.
I'm gonna stick to bodybuilding. Oh God.
Good work. I got you.
Team Robinson, anybody can get it.
Bradshaw
37 Liberty Street.
Hey.
Put your head down. All right, tell people how it was, brother.
Let me catch my breath.
All right, take your time.
I'm gonna be honest, from 1 to 10,
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna give it a 10 because it was totally different than what I thought it would be. From seeing people, you know, MMA, from boxing to kickboxing, man, it's so much endurance, bouncing around, like thinking, you know. In the gym, I could just go in here and say, I wanna lift.
Yeah.
But when you come in here, you gotta think about combination.
Defense.
You gotta think about
Offense,
defense.
moving.
You gotta think about your opponent, technique, what he love to do. You gotta protect every aspect of your body. Like I said before, it's so tiring. I give this experience a 10.
Appreciate it, brother.
No lie, even though he went easy on me. I almost resort back to like, you know, being the kid, the hood way, like, man, bump this
Just
technique.
swing out.
You know, just bump
Swing
the
out.
technique. But as I was saying, like, screw the technique, I can tell he had way more open shots than anything. He pulled back on me. I probably would have flatlined in here, to be honest. But like I said, it was
Day
a great
one, brother.
experience.
Day one. Yes, sir.
I really do enjoy it. I recommend everybody who's in Sumter, all over the world, come out and check out Team Robinson Fitness MMA. 337 West Liberty Street.
Yes, sir.
I got it right.
That's it.
I got it right, but you can close it out.
Appreciate it. I appreciate Bradshaw coming by and spending some time with me this morning. While he's catching his breath, go follow me on Facebook, Team Robinson MMA, on Instagram, Team Robinson MMA. Appreciate it. My phone number is 803-236-0803. We do kids classes for women. We do classes for people who've been victims of domestic violence. A lot of times people get nervous and apprehensive about learning martial arts because they're scared. I don't want to get punched in the face. I don't want to get my arm broken, things like that. We train at whatever level, fitness level, or whatever combat level someone wants to start at. So if somebody wants to start out day one, learn how to throw punches, all the way up to someone wanting to get in the ring or the cage to compete. And they don't have to feel intimidated or saying, well, I don't want my picture or video on Facebook or Instagram. A lot of times we have people that we never post a picture, we never post a video, give them privacy to learn the skills they need that could possibly protect their life.
Like, share, subscribe, smash the notification bell.
Yes, sir.
Follow Jerome on all his social media platforms. Get me to 10,000 subscribers, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.
I ain't never seen you around here before. Got me hypnotized the way you drop it low. You know what you're doing, yeah, you know for sure. Couple hundreds in my pocket, I might let it go.